Hello to all friends and fans of the pulp, paper and bioproducts industries. Welcome to our exciting Spectrum podcast, where today we'll be talking about ANDRITZ's recent acquisition of Italian company A.Celli Paper. We'll be finding out what important products and services ANDRITZ customers can now experience with the acquisition and what extra benefits A.Celli Paper brings to the ANDRITZ party. I am Mark Rushton and I will be your host. ANDRITZ recently acquired A.Celli Paper, an Italian company with extensive experience in tissue, paper, and board machinery and services. The company offers turnkey tissue plants and tissue machines, including key components and services, as well as winders, unwinders, and rewinders, and packaging solutions for all kinds of tissue, paper, and board production. In 2020, the company expanded its portfolio, particularly in the field of paper and board production, through the acquisition of the company PMT. Today, A.Celli Paper is a brand present worldwide in the paper industry, with around 1,000 installations of its technology, including 100 tissue machines, 400 rewinders for tissue paper, and 100 roll handling systems. So today we are delighted to welcome experts from the former A.Celli Paper, Luca Billi, Sales Director, and Chiara Allegrini, Operations Manager, who are now, of course, with ANDRITZ. And we will also hear from Alexander Wasserman, Executive Vice President, ANDRITZ Paper and Textile. A warm welcome to all of our guests, and it's great to have you here with us.
Hi, Mark. Thank you.
Hi, Mark. Good to have you.
Hello, Mark. Thanks for inviting us.
Excellent. Looking forward to a great discussion. So, first of all, Luca, can you give us a brief history of the A.Celli Paper and tell us about the experience the company has in the tissue, paper, and board industry?
Yes, thank you, Mark, for the question. I'm glad to describe the history of A.Celli Paper to you. So I'm working in A.Celli since 1999. I start from this point, so I lived a good part of its history. So the company with the founder Alvaro Celli started its activities in 1944. So at the beginning as a mechanical workshop, and we have also to understand the scenario. We were at the end of the Second World War, so many company needs were to repair equipment. So very fast, the company started to develop the first machine. In fact, in 1949-50, they manufactured the first machine and in the same period, the first winder. In 1962, the second generation started to manage the company with the focus to structure the strategy for a progressive internationalization and constant advancement for people technical skills. I jump now to the third generation. In 1991, they start to manage the company with the focus to structure the strategy for a boost the product innovation and automation and to increase the attention to the after-sales services and support. In addition, they continue with the internationalization development, already started with their father, opening the first branch outside Italy, so like the one in Belgium, in United States, and in China. Another important historical milestone has been achieved in 2003, when the company decided to split into company their activities. So A.Celli Paper activities began with the target to be more close and focus on tissue and paper customers. Today, we can state that the company has a long experience in tissue paper machinery, offering advanced solution for complete key plant, tissue machine, as well as winder, rewinder for tissue paper and cardboard. As you, Mark, already introduced in your introduction, with the acquisition of PMT Italia in 2020, the company has extended its range of products and services to the specialty paper, graphic paper, and packaging paper industries. So today, we can state that we are a trustable player that can support all customers around the world in tissue and paper business.
Thank you, Luca, for that very comprehensive answer. Clearly, A.Celli Paper is quite a player in the international markets. So let's move over to Chiara. And can you tell us about A.Celli's paper setup? How big is the company? How many locations does it have? And can you enlarge on its workshops and service centers, please?
Yes, Mark. As A.Celli Paper, we employ around 150 people and operate in more than 60 countries with a turnover exceeding 50 million euro in the last 5 years. Our headquarters and production facility are located in the Lucca region, that is known as the Tissue Valley in Europe, due to its significant center for tissue production, accounting for around 20% of Europe output. Here in Lucca, precisely in Cassignano, we design, manufacture, and assemble cutting-edge machinery and key components for the paper industry. Our workshop covers an impressive area of 7,500 square meters, featuring 4 different assembly areas and an undercrane height of up to 12 meters. However, thanks to our consolidated partnership with some key local suppliers, we can extend our assembly area up to 30,000 square meters. We have a significant presence also in Pinerolo, that is in Turin, that serves as a hub for the customer services and technical support, especially for the paper and board industry. In addition to that, we are present also in Shanghai, with a location in Shanghai as well, with around 30 people to support our international operations. Finally, we offer innovative solutions and comprehensive services to the tissue and paper industry, including consultancy and engineering services to upgrade and retrofit existing machinery, enhancing productivities and efficiency for the customer.
Thank you, Chiara. Again, what an important company for the industries here. So this is great. So Alexander, please, turning to you. This sounds like a really exciting acquisition. Can you tell us how it fits in with the future strategy of ANDRITZ in the various business sectors, starting with tissue, please?
Thank you, Mark, for the question. I'll try to answer as comprehensive as the two colleagues. Obviously, A.Celli Paper has been on our radar for a while. I would say a friendly competitor. Obviously, we are competitors in some areas, but also they have been suppliers. So competitors in tissue. But if you look carefully, we are only partly overlapping in our deliveries, where A.Celli Paper has a strong presence in single-width machines all across the globe. And ANDRITZ has concentrated, especially outside of China, more on the fast and double-width machines. So bringing those two together under one roof seems like a natural fit, even though we have been competitors in the past. Where we haven't been competitors was on the winder side. Winders, ANDRITZ did not have any winders in our portfolio. But in many cases, A.Celli Paper has delivered winders to us when we had to package them into our deals. So to become a full line supplier and be able to supply full plants from the stock preparation, from the fiber treatment up to the packaging of the final goods, this acquisition is a perfect fit because we now have the winder for tissue and for paper and board in our portfolio and can be a full line competitor as the well-known companies in the market. Also, the the acquisition of PMT in Pinerolo has given A.Celli Paper the possibility to be very active in paper and board rebuilds. This is an area where ANDRITZ is also active, with certain overlap, but also with certain competencies which are adjacent to each other. And we believe that the field of comprehensive rebuilds will actually grow quite a lot in the future as the investments for big and large machines or plants will be reduced. And many customers who have older assets are thinking about rebuilds. So this is part of our strategy to be a comprehensive and well-accepted provider of rebuilds of paper machines and board machines. And with this acquisition, we are extending our scope quite a lot. Lastly, the service, which has been developed very well at A.Celli Paper, fits perfectly to our service strategy, also giving us the ability to be part of this Luca hub, which Chiara explained, and we believe that we can grow together the service abilities quite a lot.
Okay, thanks, Alexander. That sounds like a perfect fit. But I suppose the important question is, what does it ultimately mean for ANDRITZ customers?
Well, what I think I already mentioned, and what is very important for our customers, is that we can be a full line supplier, that we are really accepted as a full line supplier from the fiber side to the packaged goods. And this concept from fiber to winding or even packaging of wound rolls, I think is something which gives us the ability to compete in the field where there are only very few suppliers in the world who can work in this field. So broadening our scope, I would say, is a big advantage for our customers. But I think also simplifying our delivery model for tissue is a big advantage, because ANDRITZ is a very, very big corporation situated in many locations and entities around the world. And sometimes the supply is coming from too many different locations. And with this acquisition, we can concentrate in one place for our tissue competencies, and we're looking very much forward to showing our customers our abilities together in Lucca, in the site which we have acquired with this acquisition.
Okay, staying with you, Alexander, can you just explain what synergies you see as working well with both companies, and how will this benefit customers?
Well, I think what we can note is that ANDRITZ is a large corporation. We typically are well accepted from large customer groups who don't want to place orders with small suppliers. They see this as a risk. But then with A.Celli Paper, we also see that these small companies have a great flexibility in meeting customer demands. And I think putting this together and not losing this great flexibility, which we see with A.Celli Paper, and our ability to serve large customer groups, I think this is a perfect match and should benefit most of our customers.
Yes, you can really see a good fit there. So thank you for that, Alexander. Luca, any comments on the synergies as working with the two companies? How will customers benefit?
Yes, I can say that combining the experiences, the skills and products, we are now able to provide a complete portfolio of technical solution, which can reply to all possible customer needs for all kind of paper grades. This is very important. As well as we can count on a stronger technical services with the scope to be always and promptly available for our customers. In summary, Mark, I can state that the acquisition of A.Celli Paper by ANDRITZ is a strategic move that enhances its technological capabilities, make stronger its service business, and reinforce its commitment to innovation and customer satisfaction.
Excellent. Thank you, Luca. Chiara, synergies, both companies, how does it work?
Yes, for sure. Also, from the operations point of view, there will be room for synergies between the both companies. The key aspect, according to me, is to identify the best practices and move them from one side to another one, with the aim to achieve the operational excellence on a global scale, to guarantee excellent solutions for the customer, keeping flexibility and remaining competitive. That is very important for the customers.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. So, how will customers immediately benefit from the move? To Luca.
Yes, Mark, I think that ANDRITZ will approach the tissue, paper, and board customers as a leader for the supply of a full line from fiber to packed paper roll, as Alexander said before. The synergy between the two companies and between the two histories will elevate to a high level the qualities of the customer support that we can provide around the world. This is for sure the target we have, and this is for sure the benefit that we can let understand our customer immediately.
Excellent. Chiara.
Yes, as we said previously, we are in Lucca, in the tissue valley, and thanks to our consolidated network of suppliers that are close to our facilities, we are well positioned to efficiently adapt to market needs and seize new opportunities, delivering added value to our customers. In addition to that, with our global service network and strong local presence, the customer could count on responsive support wherever and whenever he needs it.
Excellent. Alexander, what can customers immediately expect?
Well, I think both of the companies already had their loyal customer base. And with this acquisition and this combination of the two companies, customers will be able to extend their ability to place orders for bigger packages with one group, which is certainly a benefit in a smooth order execution and in a smooth delivery of all the services and goods that we can supply together.
Excellent. And now looking to the future, what benefits can tissue, paper, and board customers expect in the future when it comes from products and services from ANDRITZ with this acquisition?
Well, I think it is clear that we would want to invest also into this acquisition. And in the field of winders, we believe that there's still some room to develop even better solutions and close the gap to our main competitors regarding the development of winder technologies. And everybody can expect that these will be innovations that also enable us to grow the business in paperboard and tissue.
Excellent. Luca, any comments on looking to the future? As we have already shared and said, so this combination of the two culture will help for sure all of us to be in strict contact with customers. So we are capable to let them touch with them the benefit of this combination with the flexibility, with high technology products that we are able to support them in a stronger way for sure, starting from tomorrow. Excellent. Great. And finally, automation and digitization are all the rage in the industry. Can you tell us about the approach from ANDRITZ with this acquisition?
I think what we can say today is that ANDRITZ has a very comprehensive platform matrix, which is well known in the industry. We have just supplied a large tissue plant in Brazil with Matrix X, our own DCS solution. And we intend to roll this out for our tissue customers. So we have already got the first follow-up orders, and together with A.Celli Paper, we can develop Matrix X to a full solution, automation solution, and digitalization solution for all tissue customers worldwide.
Excellent. Luca, any final comments on automation and digitalization?
Yes, I can say that in the years, A.Celli Paper has been focused to develop the automation and the digitalization topic related to our technological products. And especially for winder and rewinder, where the automation part is a relevant components, we achieve a high development level, and I'm sure that thanks to the integration with ANDRITZ, we will continue to grow further.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And thank you to all our podcast guests for an excellent and very interesting discussion.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you very much.
So clearly, ANDRITZ customers have now even more choice when it comes to options and solutions for tissue, paper, and board production. Through the strategic move, ANDRITZ further underlines its commitment to providing comprehensive, innovative solutions to its customers. If you need any more information on the topics discussed in our podcast, you will find the links in the show notes of the podcast episode. Thank you to all our valued listeners, and goodbye.